Good morning to everyone out there. I hope you're having a happy holiday season. And as we enter a new year, I wanted to take a moment to reflect on 2016 and update you on the year ahead. I'm pleased to say that Louisville enters 2017 in a really strong position. We're in the midst of a great renaissance in our city. Our economy is really revving along. Unemployment is the lowest it's been in over a decade. Right now, we're seeing $9 billion in capital projects, including a transformation of our skyline with the construction of this 30-story Omni Hotel. We're enjoying continued growth in our bourbon industry and bourbon tourism. We call that bourbonism, and that growth is reshaping Main Street with the opening of distilleries like Angel's Envy last month and the building out of Whiskey Row. 23 new hotels and an expanded downtown convention center are going on in the city right now. Elsewhere, we saw the expansion and reopening of the beautiful Speed Art Museum and the completion, after a long time, of the $2 billion plus Ohio River Bridges project. The talent and capability of our people is really growing. A record 44.7% of adults now have a 2 or 4 year degree, and 10,000 people worked themselves out of poverty to middle wage jobs last year. So we're bringing this momentum with us into 2017. So we're in a good shape. We'll see more steps taken toward the realization of the big new Russell Choice Neighborhood Grant, $29.5 million grant that we received a couple weeks ago. That's going to be levered up into a $200 million plus project that will reshape Beecher Terrace, Russell, West Louisville, and the city as a whole. Next year, we're going to reopen the South Central Regional Library in Okolona, creating another state-of-the-art center of lifelong learning. And in these times when we see rhetoric so divisive and, in my view, needlessly heated, we're really looking forward to another visit by His Holiness the Dalai Lama in late April. I can tell you that we're going to have more exciting big announcements in the months to come as well. Now, of course, when you hear from me, you hear the great things, but I do not hesitate to talk about the challenges that we've had. I've been deeply distressed, as many people are in the community, by the increase in violent crime and grieve for the citizens who've lost our loved ones. I can tell you the steps we've taken on this issue include putting more officers on the streets, more visibility, and helping address the root causes through more job training and reentry programs. We're going to continue to work on this issue 24/7, I can guarantee you that. Ask questions from everybody and learn, and we need the community to help as well. I really want to thank the men and women of LMPD and the rest of our public safety agencies for their diligence. They're working hard on this every day, and we need to thank them. Now, as I reflect on 2016, I keep coming back to really a week that we'll probably never see again, and that was when we bid farewell to our city's most famous citizen, and that, of course, is Muhammad Ali, the Louisville Lip. We really showed our soul as a city of compassion, a city capable of welcoming the world on short notice. Everybody will remember the tens of thousands of people that poured into our city, and we showed how a city comes together to celebrate one of the world's great humanitarians. I think during that week we showed Louisville at its finest, inspired the world. When the eyes of a world are usually on a city, it's through tragedy. This week we showed the eyes of the world through compassion and love. And for that, I say thank you, Muhammad, for giving us that platform. And I think when our city comes together, we are really something else when we are at our best, and we really showed the whole world that during that week. Now in 2017, we'll continue to strive to be a better city where all citizens have the tools they need to reach their full human potential. That's our definition of compassion. Everybody's got to feel like they got a shot. Progress has taken root in our city, and I'll tell you, there's still plenty of excitement in store. So stay tuned. We got a great base to build on. Thank you, and have a great new year.